Hey guys, Daz and R here. Out at Spruce Creek, something another park. I don't know, I come here a lot. It's really nice. It has this watchtower. Get to hang out at. Oh, right over. Kayaking. It's a beautiful place. A beautiful place. Oh, check out these crabs over here. Someone's already in there, buddy. You can't get in. Just kind of trying to enjoy the day. It's very hot though. It's in the 90s. Pretty hard for me and this guy down here. He's so bored though. Like, I had to take him out. I hate taking him out when it's in the 90s, but he does not want to sit around in the room all day and just sleep, which is what he had to do anyways. I'm gonna just talk about updates to my life in this video for you guys. Just keep everyone on the same page, my page. Let you know what I'm up to. Because I don't post for crap no more, do I? I think the last thing I posted was like some videos of me dancing, right? One of them got a lot of views, so I'm gonna make more videos and start posting them online. A couple of the videos I did put out though got like copyright strikes, so I don't know if that like hurts my channel, but I know there's like a little circle with the through it, and it got 0 views. But the one that got a couple thousand views, it was not copyright strike, so I'll figure out how to put out more of that. The one that did got copyright stricken was like a very popular pop song, just a techno version of it. So yeah, it makes sense. Like, the big brands are gonna come in and try and copyright strike everything, but the smaller ones that are just smaller artists that have really good music, I think I can get away with making content with their music and not having it come down on me negatively. I've been struggling a little bit. Had a bumpy situation with my last partner. We were on again, off again. I couldn't figure out how to behave and not how to let my ego wrestle for control, and I think hers was doing similarly. We really cared about each other, but I don't know, we would get into little tiffs and it just seemed non-productive in many ways, even though we did want to help each other out. She was is an amazing DJ and music producer. She helps festivals out as a coordinator. She's pretty legit, but we just kept butting heads, and I just don't know how healthy that is, or if it's me who's like causing it or what. So yeah, single life. Been here for a little bit. Single life and not a lot of work. For like the past month or so, work hours have been really slim. I used to be working like 4 or 5 days a week sometimes, sign fitting, and it slowly got chipped down since the spring. Is like, I guess the economy has just been nosediving essentially. I mean, except for certain stocks like Nvidia, which are like carrying the stock market. But you can take a peek at Bitcoin, and it pretty much, all the crypto peaked in late March, early April, and then it's just been a slump with some bumps up and some bumps up. So I'm pretty sure the economy is in a little bit of a small tailspin at the moment, and all the mega home developers that usually do contracts with my company that I work for, they cut their weekday hours, and it's just the weekends, and some of them are in a tiff because they don't have good sign spinners, so they're just being a lot pickier than normal. So that was hard for a little bit, but my boss finally got me on as a recruiter, so I get to work from home now occasionally. Like, past 2 days I worked from home. It was pretty chill. Woke up, clock in, make my smoothie, start looking at the phone, see who I got a text, set up these appointments to call, and then call them. It's not bad. It's doubled my hours, so I'm pretty okay with it for now, and I get to stay at home with Cub. Although he just sits around and sleeps, of course, but that still makes me depressed. It's like, dang, man, he's just moping around. I don't have like really. He doesn't like to play unless I'm playing with him. So if I'm constantly on the phone calling people, I can't really play with him. So he kind of just napped around all day, waited for me to finish, and here we are, finished and out hiking in some stinky, humid heat. It's been pretty brutal here in Florida, and we still got like a month and a half left to go of this kind of supreme high 80s, low 90s temperature. I didn't do any mushy picking this year. I didn't go out to any of the fields. I just kind of had a fit of it last year. I went out to the fields and planes nosediving. Me, you know, like, nah, it's okay. I don't want to be on any fucking government hit list or FWC's hit list. Yeah. It's also, if you're still like some sort of a plug these days, it's getting really sketch doing that. You know, there's this thing called AI now, right? And you know that the social media companies, they give back doors. It's in your user agreement. They give back doors to the FBI, the NSA, the CIA, whatever alphabet agency asks for information, they generally will give it up to them. So they can just mass ask for data, put all that data into a program, have the AI sort out the program, and yeah, pretty soon, if you're still selling illegal things and using social media to do that, you're going to be in trouble, one way or another. Maybe not right now, but like the government's sitting on all that data, like literally sitting on it, waiting for the opportunity for them to roll up on you. And yeah, so I haven't really been like helping people find weed or like, you know, mushrooms or anything like that. Even though if you need plant medicines, go out and find them. Do it yourself naturally. Like, you know, learn about it. But I'm not gonna try and put myself in harm's way at the moment for it. I do miss going out to the ranches. That's always a thing. It's just as nice as this, honestly, except then I'm actually foraging and finding things. There's some excitement to it, and you're out there in a field and you don't think you're gonna find anything, and then all of a sudden you find something huge, and it's a euphoric kind of like feeling, really. But I've been instead harvesting like grapes. A couple months ago it was blueberries. Saw palmetto berries are in season now. Grapes are going out of season. So I'm keeping myself busy in nature. It's just so hot lately. I haven't been hiking as much as I want to. When I was staying at my ex's place up in Ormond Beach, we were a lot closer to this forest that was completely like shaded out by trees. It was like a hardwood forest. It was amazing. Cubs loved the hikes. There's a creek in the middle of it. We'd go and swim in the creek, but it's like a 45-minute drive for me right now, so I haven't been up there. I just got what I got around me, and the trails are not nearly shaded, so we're just making do. Just trying to go with the blows of society, you know. It's been a while since I even talked about like AI or politics or none of that stuff with you guys. It's just like, what's the point? Like, it never really helped too many people in the first place, and now that stuff is like a shitstorm coming our way real fast, like real fast. They're talking about artificial general intelligence in 5 years, maybe. Artificial general intelligence means something that can think for itself and then replicate itself. So a lot of scientists are thinking within 5 years there will be some sort of autonomous intelligence that can think and then design its next self. which is, it's kind of cool. People do that too, right? But we know what people do, right? People do this. We make trails, we hike, we have jobs, we have dogs, we're very predictable in what we're gonna do. We have no idea what an artificial general intelligence will do. We know we can make like AI do, like we program it, and it's a chatbot. It's a large language model. It's this or that. It's specific. It helps you edit your music. It helps you do this. But when it's an intelligence that thinks for itself, you no longer have that control, and that certainty, and we don't understand what they'll be thinking about. Will they be thinking about? We don't know. All we have is like fear and hope to go off of, and it's hope for the best, I guess, right? Like, there's so many like cultural warning signs that we have, though. Like all our movies growing up, the fucking Bible, religious texts around the world, like warning us of like this coming of age where, I don't want to get into it, but death will definitely be slipping away. But I think Homo sapiens will also be slipping away, and might be a little sad. Might be a little sad, but it could be possible. We could be the cornerstone, you know? Like, we could be the piece that they build off of. Like, they, you know, we could be the PlayStation. We could be the PlayStation. And they could pop in the game. You know, I don't fucking know. I'm trying to be hopeful here, because that shit is fast coming fast. And then we got our politics. Holy shit, do our politics suck. At least in America. I'm sure it sucks globally in all different places. But damn. I mean, at least Biden got to step down. I was getting scared that they were going to force this 80-something-year-old man to run for president. And they were. And I was afraid they were going to make him be president another 4 years. And I really could care less about the policies of either of them. I feel like the red or blue Kool-Aid, it's all shifting us towards this totalitarian future of one form or another. So what flavor Kool-Aid do you want to control your life? So, like, honestly, I could care less about the policies that he was going to implement. I just felt bad for an 80-something-year-old man that they were going to come and... all these freaking horseflies, holy crap. That they were going to come and make me president for another 4 years. This stressful-ass job, you know, that tears people apart, like, physically. But they let that old man take a step down, thankfully. And then you got Kamala Harris out of nowhere, who's super popular. And then you got Donald Trump pivoting to making fun of Kamala Harris. Trump was talking about last year in 2023 how Bitcoin needs to be put down. It's terrible for the dollar. And then come to like May or June this year, he's like, wow, Bitcoin. And I'm like, what? And then Kamala Harris is now like, yeah, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin. I'm like, wait, what? That Biden administration is the one that's been pushing the SEC to come after the crypto exchanges. Like, how are you all of a sudden changing your tune? And they're not actually changing the tune. Like, maybe they are changing the tune, but they're not changing the song. Like, give them the vote, put them in power, and see them just renege on all that. See them buckle down on it and be like, nah, we were kidding. Like, that happens all the time. It's hot. So, I don't know where we're heading towards, obviously. My candidate of choice was RFK. I liked a lot of what he said. The policies that he did bring up, and I can't spit them off you because like I don't have that kind of memory, but the policies he would talk about ring to my core. Like I felt like I could resonate with him, and it didn't feel like it was misleading me like the red or blue team kind of are right now. But he has such a slim chance. Like, the media's completely like dogged them, you know. And so of the candidates, he really just doesn't physically stand a chance, even if like the things he talks about are what the country probably need to be focusing on. It's the same thing that happened with Bernie Sanders. Essentially, the DNC kind of screwed him over, and the DNC has screwed over RFK. After Trump got shot, or the attempted assassination, or whatever you want to call it, he calls up RFK, and that made a lot of people think, and a lot of people dislike RFK for that. I wonder why he did that. And they didn't even talk about anything substantial. They didn't talk about anything substantial in their call. It's just like a press call, essentially, towards each other to get media attention. And ever since Kamala got pushed out, the chances have grown slimmer and slimmer for RFK, and it sucks. Because it just feels like the other two options are like you're following a cult. Everyone I talk to who's a Trump supporter or a Biden-Harris supporter, it almost doesn't feel like I'm talking to a person anymore. Like, it seems like I'm talking to someone with like this super ulterior agenda that they don't want me to understand. It doesn't feel fun. You know, I have nothing against them, but talking to cult members is very challenging, for sure, especially when they're keeping secrets from you and they're telling you, oh no, trust me. That's what it feels like living in America. Like, everyone is in a cult except for you and a handful of other people, and next thing you know, those other people are in a cult too. So it's just crazy times. It's hot. It's so fucking hot. Yeah, just getting by. Honestly, I'm just waiting to see what happens with the election, waiting to see Bitcoin go up to a bigger number. It hit 70K back in March and April, and it's been trailing back down. So we'll see how low it goes and where it starts to rise again. But if there's a new actual bull market coming because interest rates are going to start going down again, exciting times for me. I have exciting times. I would like the market to go up. That would be nice. I would like to take some money out. But that is life right now. That is the update. I don't think I have anything more to tell you guys, except that I'm going to try and get some more dancing videos up on here. Hopefully those blow up a little bit. Get me a few subscribers, because I stopped grinding them subscribers like a year or two ago. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Help the channel grow. That would be much appreciated. We could probably get some revenue off of it someday and get this guy some good food. He already gets good food, trust me. I'm going to give him some water and get on with my hike. So you guys take care, and yeah, catch you in the next one.